All right, Jayden, 4 for 5, the most economical four-wicket haul in Test history. Talk to us about that achievement firstly, and then your performance on the wicket. What was it that helped you with such a performance?
Um, on the performance with the 4 for 5 is it's not something I tried for. It's just bowling good areas for the team and trying to build pressure for the other bowlers to come and express themselves and do their job for the team as well. And it paid off in the end today, and I'm very pleased with the performance.
In terms of the surface itself, how did it help you?
The pitches are slow one, but as I've always said with Jamaica, I love to play cricket in Jamaica, mainly because of the pitch. It always does a lot for the bowlers throughout the entire day. And today it showed that the ball was still doing a lot throughout the entire day, and it worked for us today.
Yeah, you mentioned that you love Jamaica. That's what now, 15 wickets, more than any other venue in the Caribbean. Outside of doing a little bit more here, what else plays on you getting such good responses off the wicket?
Um, I guess tend to find a good rhythm. I'm not sure, but I just enjoy playing the cricket here because the crowd actually comes out, which is a surprising thing for us in the Caribbean. So having that little crowd pushing us on, and we had the Jamaica under 13 boys, they were giving me a bit of energy down in the end of my spell as well. But nah, I think apart from the wicket, I'm not sure what really causes me to get into such good rhythm or get wickets at the ground. It just tends to happen.
Yeah, yesterday was a shortened day, obviously, because of the conditions. Was there a change in mindset into being more urgent to try and get the batsmen in as soon as possible?
Um, Yeah, of course. I think any day of cricket you want to get wickets early, more so yesterday where it had a bit of moisture in the surface and around the air because of the rain that fell. So obviously pushing to get early wickets yesterday was something that we spoke about, and it didn't happen the way we wanted it to, and then we planned again today and came back out strongly.
Yeah, wickets in all three innings so far. What have you exploited specifically, which has given you the success?
Um, think I tend to, well, now I'm using my skills a lot more, I would say. I'm trying to set a batsman a lot more and make them feel for my stock delivery when I'm not going to bowl it. Um, I had a problem with getting wickets in the second innings of test matches before, so it's something that I went back and work on in terms of my fitness and staying strong throughout the entire game and being able to play in the performances all the time.
Yeah, going to day three, we saw what happened with the batsmen in the last third innings. What are you hoping that they accomplish tomorrow so that it sets you guys up in second innings reply?
I have no doubt that the batsmen will get the job done. They're in good touch, each and every one of them, and I believe that they will put their hands up and bat well for the team and get us to the lead that we so desire.
You mentioned, having the Jamaica under 13 boys here. They're watching this contest, and there was a little presentation as well in the tea interval. But you mentioned that was giving you some support. How important is it that your performance actually feeds back into their own motivation? Because there's a lot of talk about fast bowling, and whether it's a dying art in the Caribbean, all of that. Now with the kind of fast bowling attack that the West Indies has, how important is that you continue to get wickets, create history like you did today, so you can motivate a whole generation of fast bowlers?
Yeah, I think it's very important. For me, when I was a young boy growing up, I watched West Indies cricket for a long, long time, and obviously seeing it as a young boy and seeing it now playing and seeing the youngsters watching is obviously a good thing because not often you'll see youngsters actually coming out to watch the game and be so enthusiastic about it. So I hope that us as a team collectively can obviously motivate and inspire a whole generation to come.
And another thing, you talked about your approach in terms of trying to be strong, physically stronger, so you can maintain for a lot longer. What's the mindset when you're not necessarily getting wickets to not concede runs? Because you hardly conceded any runs in this first innings. How do you keep going, even though you're not getting the success of taking a wicket, to maintain that line and length, to maintain your rhythm, so that you're not conceding runs even when you're not